Hi guys, welcome back to Dave's Room. It's Dave here again. Today I'm going to try my very first watercolor painting. I've never worked with watercolors before. I'm going to be doing a watercolor rendition of this doodle that I did last Saturday. The video for that doodle was up on my YouTube channel, so if you want to check that out, go ahead and check that out. I'm going to be using these Artist's Loft watercolor brushes. They're very inexpensive. I got them at Michael's for like $6 or something like that. I'm going to be using a sheet of the Strathmore watercolor paper. And I'm using these watercolors. I'm not sure what brand they are. I borrowed them from my wife Kelly. She had them, so I figured I'd give this pan a shot to see what these watercolors are like. And I'm also using this Artist's Loft uh, palette paint holder. I think that was $6 too. That was pretty cheap. And then I have my 2 cups of water, one for applying water and one for rinsing the brushes. And my dirty paint cloth that I'm going to use to dry off the brushes as needed. And I'm using a Martha Stewart 3/4 inch brush to put the water down. It's a little bit wider than the brushes that came in the set, so that's what I chose to put the water down with. So my doodle is I drew it on a cool, windy, overcast day here in New Jersey. So that's what I'm going for as far as the color pattern. It's going to be kind of a cloudy day. I'm going in with some purple to start, just getting a sense of how this watercolor paint spreads and stuff like that. I've never worked with it before, so uh, I have no idea what to expect. I've been watching some of Mary Doodle's watercolor paintings, and she makes it look so easy. In my mind, I think that I can do that no problem, but it's a lot harder than uh, it looks. So now I'm going in with some red just to add some the tint of color to the sky, trying to blend it in together here. I didn't put enough water on the page the first time to extend the sky down, so here I had to do that. Go back and do that. Now I'm adding little touches of gray just to get some stormy looking clouds into the sky. Now I'm going to get to work on the grass portion of the drawing. Going in with some green. I'm going to use a couple different color variations of the green just to try to get some texture going. I had a little bit too much water on there, so the green started pulling up into the sky. So I have to dry off a brush and go and pull that back down. the tree is going to be going there anyway, so I'm not really too concerned about it, but I didn't want too much green to get up into the sky. This is a cliff, so I'm going to go in and put in, uh, I guess, some rocks or some boulders, some dirt, on the outside edge of the lip of the grass to give that effect that it's a cliff. Just using two different colors of brown to try to get that dirt effect. Now I have to extend the sky back down even farther. I think I should have just did the entire thing in the beginning, that color pattern, and then painted over top of it. But like I said, I'm new to this, so every every step is a new learning experience. And the title of this piece, I called it, on the doodle I wrote Fly Away, because it's a windy day and I had a balloon and it's soaring over the edge of this cliff. And so I'm going in now with the balloon, I'm painting it red. It wasn't quite fat enough balloon, so I'd go in and thicken it up a little bit. I'm going in with some black to make the string, which I wound up making a little bit weight, actually a lot too thick for it to be a string, but once it's on there, I couldn't, what are you going to do? So now I'm doing the tree. The tree was actually my favorite part of this painting. I was using a very fine brush. Let me see. I don't know if it has the number on here or not. It's a number 5 Artist Loft brush, watercolor brush. And the tip of it was really thin, so it gave me nice thin branches. I was really happy with it. It really held a lot of paint too. I was able to go in and do a number of branches before having to reload the brush. This branch I left a little bit jagged at the end to give the illusion that it broke off at some point. Because I think most trees have one or two branches that get lost. This is just straight black that I'm using for the tree. I'm going to go back in with some brown in a little bit just to give it a little bit of texture, which I don't think it shows through very well on the video here. It looks better in person as far as the brown. just adding the highlights with the brown just to get more of a realistic look to the wood. And that's about it. I'm going to sign it here. It took about 40 minutes to do the whole painting start to finish. Like I said, it was my first time using watercolors. So I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. I know I got a lot to practice, so hopefully the next one will turn out a little bit better. I'm going to zoom in here. And here you can see the brown a little bit better on the tree. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, I appreciate a thumbs up. And if you want to keep up with my art journey, just hit subscribe. And thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.